forget. The 2026 Conference League final, Crystal Palace against Rayon Vallecano in Leipzig. Two clubs, Lucy, for whom this means so much.
I mean, what an atmosphere. Massive night for Palace. Biggest in the history, same for Rayon Vallecano. They are fearless. The opposition for Palace.
Come on, Palace.
They intensity on dogs, they press aggressively, and they've got a real strong identity. This will be tough for Palace, but certainly the favourites.
Sarr immediately looking to get him behind them there. It was that combination, wasn't it? Mateta and Sarr that led to that goal 21 seconds in the first leg of the semi-final against Shakhtar. So important for Palace that Wharton's been past it. So Munoz to take the early throw in here with numbers forward for the Eagles. Both sets of players appealing, but it's a goal kick that is given. What about Jamie Riyad, Lucy? It's such a huge night for him. Only his second European start of the season, with Richards only being fit enough for the bench.
Yeah, I mean, Richards will be amazing.
Come on, Palace, we can do it. Come on,
Richards
Palace.
has been very, very
Come on,
effective for the
Palace.
Arsenal's team. You know, they work very well as a three. So for Riyad, he has to come in left footer, so he'll slot in. Which means Campbell's going to move to the other side.
Well, Glasner's final game, this as Palace manager, says winning tonight would be his perfect ending. Sent forward by Ratio. Came off Riyad's forward. A throw in here to Ryan.
Yeah, come from Riyad. His first touches are good. Gets himself into the game, gets rid of any nerves.
We had quite the rendition of that all over shortly before the players came out. I've never ever heard it belted out like that.
Great atmosphere all over the place today, especially here.
Officially, each club has just over 11,000 tickets, but having been in Leipzig today, I can tell you there's a lot more than that from both clubs. There is Inigo Perez. It was really clear yesterday that Rayo's essence and identity is...
Come on, the Palace. Come on, the Palace.
Tonight.
What's the similarities between these two?
I wonder what the final score will be. I really hope to do it, because
Perez is leaving after this game as well. The teams want to send
we've done really well in Europe so far. Villa won the Europa League, so I'm just hoping that Palace can complete it as well and win this. How is everyone doing? Are you all watching the match? If you are, I hope you're enjoying it. Really, it's only just started. Really looking forward to this. You know, Crystal Palace have done so well. Playing really well, though. I just love how they play as well. They play the right way, very attacking.
Slipped by Cis. Now Mateta with Sarr making the run to the right.
Oh.
And Pino up in support as well, but just couldn't pick the right pass.
Chance.
A corner chance. It weren't a massive chance. Bench right behind it. Enough players to. Crystal Palace, go on, push. Free kick, come on. Right, Palace got a free kick. About 30 yards out, centre place of the
settle, and now they've got a set piece. It is quite central, difficult one.
From 30 yards out, really central. So they'll probably play it wide.
Now by the Rayo skipper, Valentin. Well, Wharton showing an interest in this show is Jeremy Pino. Spataya in goal tonight for Rayo. Kept clean sheets in both legs of the semi-final against Strasbourg. Let's see what the plan is here. Numbers forward. Wharton assessing what's in front of him.
He's chipped it over. Oh, control it.
Not ideal that for Lacroix.
Oh well, he's kept it going. Crossed it in, out the wide.
Just behind.
Could have gone anywhere. Well, they thought they had the ball in the referee's game to Crystal Palace. I didn't think. I thought it went the other way, to be honest. I think it should have been gone the other way.
The major finals. He's picked his oldest team.
Just over 5 gone. Lucian keeping an eye on Mateta. Munoz to take the throw.
I hope Mateta scores. He's had a great season.
It's back to Munoz. Wharton helps it on. The referee saying there was a handball.
A little bit of respite. Vallecano. So we know Palace at that end of the pitch.
Yeah, I'm alright, thanks.
Somebody we're happy with their team start.
Yeah, we're good. Come on, the Palace.
Kids to the game, and Palace fans will have been making sure they let them know that it's not always like this. But what a period this is in Crystal Palace's history.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And indeed, Rayo Vallecano's magnificent achievement for them to be in this final. You consider all the adversity that they've come up against this group of players. At one stage this season, their pitch was deemed.
You're watching it as well, aren't you? Cool.
De Frutos with the ball back here to Valentine. Javier. Palazon, who is something of a cult hero among the Rayo supporters.
Oh, cool, both of you watching it.
It's a good tempo to it. Vallecano have got the ball and they're moving it quickly, but Palace working very hard when they haven't got it out of possession, trying to just close them down. And they needed this though, Rayo, I think, just to connect a few passes after the first few minutes.
Javier. Garcia. With Ademar waiting in the middle. Henderson came a long way, but it was a good decision.
Oh, Annette's watching EastEnders. They're both watching EastEnders. I've got football on.
Remember what it was like to be a young boy playing football, and also stick to their identity, stick to what has got them here in the first place. Could be a really good final. This Camada to walk.
Oh, good play.
Dino.
Good play. Oh, God.
Played forward by Chavarria. Alimau gives chase, but Lacroix and across.
Did well in the
Oh, well defended. Well played.
Palace are doing so, yeah, Palace are doing so well, getting the ball forward and getting bodies around. Mateta playing it longer. This just trying to escape that first bit of press from Rayo.
I can't wait for the World Cup to start. Oh, it's going to be great. I don't know how we're going to get on against our first game. We should win, but, you know, you never know, do you?
I'm sure his mum, who is here tonight, will have been serenaded again by the Palace fans, even though he said he was pretty embarrassed by all of that when he scored his first goal for the club. Here's Pino. Space down the right. Munoz was calling for it, and that's where it's headed by Wharton. A little flick towards Sarr has brought it down beautifully.
Oh, he should have passed it.
Through it goes to Mateo.
It's a great touch from Sarr. Bring it onto his left foot, but equally good defending. Just getting enough bodies in the way as soon as the ball enters the box. Rayo.
Cis. Lejeune.
Palace are committed 5 up to try and stop that playing out from the back.
Oh, well.
Misdirected by
Should have passed that better than that was on.
Headed by Ratsu. Straight in there was Riyad. He's had a solid start. Kamada here to Pinan. Munoz had made a good run down the right. Palazon gets his pass away. And Palace have to get numbers back now. Alimao through the middle. De Frutos arriving on the edge of the box. De Frutos will keep
it's fine.
appeared by Ratsu. Alimao is dangerous in the air, runs in the box, but it's too close to Henderson.
It's a good example of Rayo Vallecano like to play, getting the ball wide, ball into the box, but so far the ball into the box hasn't had enough quality just yet.
It's a warm evening in Leipzig. The temperature at kick-off just under 20 degrees. It's been a lovely day. Both sets of supporters have certainly been enjoying themselves in the city centre. Lejeune. 6. Palazon.
Palazon usually plays in behind Alimao. He's just going wide to just try and find a little bit of space for himself. Work his magic.
He should be fresh, Palazon. He's currently serving a 7-match ban in La Liga.
Some going. 7 games.
I know. Yeah. A disciplinary record for the side in general has not been good at all in La Liga this season. They've had 9 red cards and only 2 clubs have seen more yellow cards. It's a great ball for Palazon. Tracked by Kamada. Kept to him well. Ratsu. 6.
Just the good work that Palazon did on this right-hand side. So he was trying to pick up positions where he wasn't marked. And first time they found him.
Oh, you're right.
It is such a proud neighbourhood.
Welcome in, pal. Welcome in. Don't forget, hit your like button and subscribe. It's very much appreciated. Helps the channel very much. So yeah, we're watching the watch along with the Crystal Palace in their final. This is it's good. It's a good game. End to end, very good game. Love it.
Canada looking for Munoz, the slip, and just miscontrolled by Munoz.
It's just been little openings like that Palace haven't taken advantage of. Not too obvious, but they could just produce something more than they have in the opening minutes.
Thank you very much, young man. I appreciate that. Very much appreciated.
And has missed some games recently through injury. Let's see who Munoz can pick out here. Behind it goes for a corner. And now it's really useful to bring back when defending set pieces. So almost a quarter of an hour gone in Leipzig. Sarr there almost on the goal line. Next to him, Mateta. Never scored away from Selhurst Park since September. Here it comes then from Walton. Palace looking for the breakthrough. Referee sees an infringement.
Yeah, it was always going to blow his whistle then. The referee, as soon as he went and had a word with Palace players in the 6-yard box. Just what's going on in there, both ways, not just Palace.
He says he arrived as a stranger at Palace and will leave as a South Londoner. He's really enjoyed his time at the club and hoping for the perfect ending.
He's absolutely transformed the team, the club, the mentality. And these players come into this game with the belief that they can win this trophy.
That's the word when you listen to the fans and the players. They all say that he made them all believe. No free kick, says Maurizio Mariani, played forward by Sis. Oh, they might have played themselves into trouble here. Palazon might want it. They had the Frutos in there too. Didn't make the most of that opening row.
Yeah, Campbell, just decision making there, just lost his concentration, thought the ball was going to run out. It's going far too slow for that.
Cleared by Kamada. Soraya side that have held both Barcelona and Real Madrid this season in La Liga games. They beat Atletico 3-0 back in February. Giant Killers is literally written on the side of their stadium.
Yeah, they're not afraid of the perceived elite vallecano. Yeah, they've humbled a lot of big teams in La Liga.
Javaria. Garcia. Lejeune.
Not much in terms of quality of chances so far, both teams just figuring each other out, but I think Palace have been quite positive in the way they've got the ball in forward areas. They have struggled to convert chances created, but they're certainly playing, and I think Rosman will be happy with the start.
Sis. Lejeune. We talked about how the club as a whole were floating on a cloud after winning their semi-final. I think him and the players listening to their interviews by their own ambition felt a lot more relaxed when they actually got to Leipzig than they'd expected to. Kamada plays forward, looking for Mateta.
Nice to gamble there, Mateta's. Nearly every time the ball's gone forward, they've either slipped defenders or just let the ball through.
It's hard to imagine how these Rayo players must feel. They playing in their club's first ever major final. Real sense of responsibility, which will also be felt by the Palace players as well, something they dealt with so well in the FA Cup final a year ago.
Yeah, I suppose the pressure is on Palace. I don't think they feel it. You know, they feel like they're to a European final and they're good enough to win it. Romantic underdogs of vallecano. Certainly fearless, certainly brave. Perez's tactical evolution has been spot on for them.
Javaria. course, their FA Cup final, not Palace's first major final, but it was their first major trophy as they attack here. With Pino's caught by Cease. A yellow card, the first of the game here for the Rayo centre-back.
I have to say both centre-backs have done that. Cease again, not connected when they've cleared it and just caused problems. It's a great ball from Walton, with Glenn talking before about his first thought is play forward, and he's half effective.
Well, he was lucky they had Lucian covering that. Confirmation of that booking for Cease. Just over.
I thought that was a red card. I thought he was throwing goal. I think it should have been the red.
From the resulting free kick played short here by Mitchell. Plenty on the edge of the box here for the Eagles. Walton floats on in there. It's a difficult ball to defend that.
It's great defending from Cease. He needed to get something on it. Just kind of getting on the end of it.
Here for Mateta, didn't quite cleared by Valentin. Riyad, Walton moving it nicely here, Palace. Sarr looking to get on the end of it, but out came Mateta.
It's good defending, but certainly putting pressure on that back line of Rayo. Crystal Palace put the ball up direct from the goalkeeper Henderson, and then just fighting for the scraps, the second ball.
You chasing this start for a corner. Ryan Lacroix. So a first corner of the game for the La Liga side. Still yet to see an effort on target. It's Lopez who's come across to take this. Palazon, one of two on the edge of the box. Lopez with the ball in, Alimao couldn't quite get to it. And a foul by Palazon, and it's a yellow card for him.
Yeah, referee quick to react, so it was a poor challenge. We talked about the discipline. This vallecano team just knew what he had to do there. Mitchell just makes sure he gets to the ball first, draws the foul. That's a chance for Alimao. As the ball came across, it was more or less a free header.
Ball it goes from Henderson. Valentin with the header then. Walton got to it, on towards Mateta. Flicked on by Walton. De Frutos. Cease. Leisure.
Oh, it's a tough game.
It's great work in the middle of Canada. They're outnumbered. Midfield area. Still off work hard.
Lazio certainly want to keep an eye on if they can get him forward down the right-hand side. He's got a really marauding style. Creative too. Palazon with the pass. Chavarria is a long way forward. Alimao is in the box. It came to him as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure he expected that. I'm not sure he expected. Yeah, I think it was to miss the cross. Again, Palazon, this time he goes on that left-hand side, picks up a bit of space, receives the ball. Oh, there's some You get forward, full-backs forward. The wide players go inside. It just creates that bit of space for the cross.
Player in his best form of the season, the Brazilian.
There was a good chance, yeah, definitely.
In his last 8 games. Lejeune with the header. Canada, Munoz wants it down the right. Campo. Canada.
Not quite found Munoz as much as you'd expect. Palace down that right side is obviously finding himself free.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, of course. Come on, Palace.
Great work from Mateta. Terrific.
How brilliant to see him named in the French squad. A childhood dream realised there.
Amazing. He's brought himself around from stuff that went on in January. Played himself into this team and such a good personality. It's just infectious, isn't he?
It's amazing to think, isn't it, that there were 1 or 2 boos, weren't there, when he returned from injury against Larnaca in March after that failed move to Milan in January. Two months later, named in the French squad and playing in a European final. Canada driving forward for the Eagles. Campo. Riyad. Mateta waits in the box. Mitchell with the cross. Munoz was arriving in on that. And Rayo get the decision.
Yeah, he started his run quite the way back. Munoz just ended up fouling. As the ball came across, it's a terrific ball from Mitchell. There's a chance missed by Malamau.
Our sensational summer of sport includes exclusive live coverage of the Tour de France, which starts on the 4th of July, plus the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, which we can't wait for. We'll have over 600 hours of live coverage, and it all kicks off on the 23rd of July.
Wow, 23rd of June.
Still really waiting for this final to catch lights in Leipzig. Chances so far at a premium.
It is a very close game. I thought Crystal Palace would be more dominant though.
Some of you will have noticed the Palace shirt sponsor tonight is Palace for Life, the club's official charity. Do great work helping young people across South London through sport, mentoring, employability support. So really nice touch that to see them on the front of the shirt in a final.
Yeah, they do some brilliant work on the European stage as well for all to see. Terrific from Palace.
I've also noticed when we were walking around town today, lots of the classic Fly Virgin sponsored Palace shirts. A real classic, that one, isn't it?
Just so many different shirts over the years, Palace fans.
The TDK one as well.
Yeah.
Sars lost it. Palazzo. Off Campo for a throw-in. It's an amazing story. Palazzo let go by Real Madrid and Villarreal as a youngster. Nearly quit the game at the age of 19, trained part-time and picked fruit for a living when he tried to get back into full-time football. Still in touch with those that he had that job with. Certainly kept him grounded as a professional footballer.
He's just roaming about, he's picking the ball up in so many different areas of the pitch. You see Waterland kind of scanning the whole time who picks him up.
Ratio. Dino and Mitchell both trying to take it off him, and it's kept in play that. Riyad sends it up towards Mateta, but comfortable for Lejeune.
It's important for Palace that ball's going to stick wherever it goes. Yeah, they're playing in good areas further up the pitch, but otherwise they just end up defending for longer period as well. Vallecano have got the ball.
Valentin. Cis, one of two Rayon players on a yellow card. Ratio. Certainly came into this game in good form. Rayon 9 games unbeaten. Just missed out on a European place in La Liga. Finished 8th. Went right down to the final day. That.
I'm looking forward to the World Cup, mate, but I don't know what it's going to be like. I hope it ain't going to be like really bitchy.
Cis.
I'll do this.
Good ball
Thank you.
inside by Riyad. Pino immediately looked for Saar.
Just that final ball. Getting really good positions.
Thank you.
To that pass from Pino.
Cambo got there first. Munoz.
Just finding the feed of that three for Palace. Riyad coming in. Cambo having to go to the right hand side. He's not quite settled into the game yet. The youngster.
Riyad. Cambo. Munoz. Turned 30 yesterday. Munoz. And Palace have a player down.
Saar, isn't it?
How good has he been this season? Palace's player of the year. 9 goals in this competition alone. The top scorer in the Conference League.
He's been brilliant. So very happy that just caught, I think, in behind.
Important player. Very important player.
What a game we have to look forward to on Saturday, the Champions League final.
Yeah, please, I need to try and keep me
The
away.
French champions, Paris Saint-Germain, up against the newly crowned Premier League champions, Arsenal. Our coverage begins Saturday, 3 o'clock, TNT Sports 1. And the following day will be at Wembley for the Adobe Women's FA Cup final. Lucy will be there for that. Brighton against the WSL champions, Manchester City. We start at 10:30 a.m. for that, all part of a super weekend live on TNT Sports and HBO Max. How would Glasner feel about the first half an hour or so?
Yeah, I think you look at it, I think they started well, Palace, but can you get something from that? They've found themselves in really favourable positions, but just not got that final pass right or the cross. Making mistakes in the final third, but I think defensively, I think he'll be happy.
Referee played the advantage after Wharton had been clipped. Wharton with the ball forward. Mateta. Saar back on and looks okay. Kamada. Mateta, Wharton. No free kick, says the referee, and then Mitchell goes down, and again the referee says no foul. Powers up. Rayon looking to counter. Nothing's getting forward. De Frutos. And again it's Lacroix who comes across for Palace.
I have to say, I thought the Mitchell one was a foul. The second one, probably agree with him with the walk. He sort of leaned into it. Then did look from where it was that he was caught. Mitchell probably couldn't see because Ward was laid down in front of him.
Pino. does work hard up and down that right flank. De Frutos.
Just think there's an energy to Rayon, there's an energy to Palace to work and close down.
De Frutos, the most expensive signing in this current Rayo squad, cost €8 million, the second most expensive in the club's entire history. And the goalkeeper here, Mataya, just gone down for a moment. It's pointing to something in the crowd. The Rayo fans behind that goal, around 11,000 of them.
Wonder what's happening here.
There seems to have been something noticed in the crowd here. Inside the final 10 minutes of this first half.
What's happening?
What we're hearing is that there has been a medical emergency, sadly, amongst the Rayo Vallecano supporters. So understandable, the game has just been paused for the moment here. I think that information just was getting across to Inigo Perez and Oliver Glasner.
Oh, right.
Of course, these are two clubs as well, Lucy, where the relationship between the fans and the players is felt so keenly. I've really noticed that following Palace in Europe this season, and the Vallecas neighbourhood, as you said earlier, in Madrid, them representing that neighbourhood matters so much to these Rayo
It's the
players.
most important thing, I think, in the community and the players on the pitch. And just making sure everything's been dealt with before they get on with it. The player is just having a word with the referee. The stewards are dealing with something in the crowd, I can see. So it's been dealt with.
That connection that the Rayo players have with their fans, it's increased by the fact that they actually have to park their cars for the game when they have the games at home. They have to park their cars in the streets surrounding the stadium. So they literally walk to the stadium amongst their supporters. So this will clearly lead to a fair bit of added time at the end of this first half. Plus, our best wishes to the supporter affected in that stand. Let's hope everyone's okay. Jamaria, Garcia peels off to the left, Animal through the middle.
I'm okay at the minute.
Lopez.
Just,
Lucian.
yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
Ramsey.
You want to say hello to everyone?
Hello everyone!
Gets to the edge of the box and played wide by Lopez, who asked the question as to whether that might have been a corner, but they worked that really well.
Look at
Just
Buster
looked like he was
Peas,
going to
look.
pass it into the net. Lopez really
Big
hit
boy,
it
aren't
with
you?
much pace. He's just looking for the accuracy that far. Didn't get it right at all, did he? HC Henderson just trying
Respect
to
with his
take
haircut.
Campbell's legs.
Yeah, it does, don't
Looking for the perfect send-off tonight. Lopez could well be his final game for the club. Mila injured. That's a nice ball by Pina. And now Munoz. And now Saar. Want to try and return it to Munoz. Just hasn't.
Scrappy game, really scrappy. It hasn't really took off.
They can get up there and it's the good work there. It's just
It hasn't really took off. It's had moments, but it hasn't been enthralling.
teammate he must be, Mateta. Infectious energy that he has. We've seen that in his post-match interviews in this European run, haven't we? Wharton to take this for the Eagles. As a Palace player has gone down in the 6-yard box here.
That's what's going on is Campbell, I think, wrestling with Palazon. A little bit of a mismatch there. Has been dragged a couple of times by Palazon. He's got his hands full.
Palazon, one of two Rayo players already on a yellow card, remember, along with Cease. Matai just slightly off his line. In comes the corner. A good delivery in there, and it's causing problems. Lacroix. The Rayo supporters saying it have gone out. It's going to be their ball.
Yeah, it has been pretty low-key both ends of the pitch in terms of the attacking for the two teams.
Now with the flick on. Garcia up against Cambo. Palazon got there first and then was brought down. And they're going to have a free kick in a good position here and a yellow card as well for Wharton.
He tried to poke his leg at that and it just gave Palazon an opportunity. It's probably a limited touch there. The referee has fallen for every single one of those so far in the game.
And truly just how fit Wharton is. Of course, was a pre-match doubt after picking up that ankle injury on the final day of the Premier League season. And he's so crucial in that midfield for the Eagles.
He's going to try and outswing
like this, Ryan. Palazon to take the free kick. Cease is one of those forwards.
Oh, right.
He's
That's it, clear it.
a leg at that.
Very scrappy.
Now somebody who really thrives on
Very
aerial
scrappy.
service. That's you. Game just lacking a bit of flow at the moment.
I still think there's a few nerves out there. Both sets of players, or some of the players, that's for sure. Just making decisions they wouldn't normally make.
Go on.
Pino. Nicely done. Munoz. Saar makes his way into the box. Mateta was already in there.
That's a good ball.
Munoz gets to it. And Wharton's there as well. And Canada. The whistle had already gone. Handball decision given.
Against Munoz. Great play. Wharton's appreciation of his teammates with his passing.
Oh, couldn't really do much about that. Rebounded off it.
So nicely, didn't he? Always looking to play it forward. Wharton, surprised to
Rebounded off.
left out of the England squad. But of course, there is such competition for places. Flag up for offside.
Campbell again, he hasn't quite found his composure in this first half. He's moved over to that right hand side and he just hasn't settled yet. Quite got his work cut out either side of him. Just keeping a hold of Riyad, keeping a hold of Campbell.
He's come on so much, hasn't he, Cambo, in the second half of this season. Got to remember as well, haven't we? He's still only 19 years old, playing in a major European final. Riyad. Lacroix. Mitchell's header inside, didn't quite reach Mateta. Saar with the touch wide.
They've really got Saar in the positions they want to get him into yet as well, Palace.
He's a player Wharton says he loves playing with Saar because of the runs that he makes. As we move into 4 minutes of added time at the end of the half, Mitchell keeps it in. Ratio wanted too long, Mitchell and Pino to the left of him. Sent it in towards Mateta instead. It's that final pass, that cutting edge in the final third that Palace are still yet to find their fructus. One play Wharton. Mitchell. Kamada. Wharton. Wharton looking for Mateta. Saar waits in the box. Wharton. Wharton with the cross.
Oh, what a chance!
What a chance that was. Ghosted into the box there, Mitchell, but couldn't quite find the
What a chance! Oh my God! How could you miss that? That's a piss easy header. Oh my God, how did you miss that? That's one of the best. Oh my God, that was so easy.
Well, that ball in there, Lucy, is Adam Wharton all over. Wonderful. Best chance of the game comes in.
I can't believe it. How can you miss that? How do you miss?
They were ready to celebrate, weren't they, those Palace fans? He's furious about the defending Inigo Perez. But that time, Lucy, they did find that final ball.
Yeah, runners in behind. Mitchell that time was involved the last couple of minutes before that chance.
I don't know how you missed it. How could you miss that? What a chance.
Chavarria with the throw. Malazon. Cease. Lopez. Kamada. Another chance to get forward right at the end of the half. Mitchell. Kamada. Munoz at the back post. What have you made of what we've seen so far?
Yeah, I mean, Palace's best bit of the has been at both ends of the half. They started and finished, but just haven't managed to get over the line and score that goal that put a lot of Palace fans' nerves at rest. But certainly, this was the best chance of all of them.
I just don't understand how we can miss them there. How can you miss them there?
Well, it came to one of their own. Has been with Palace almost a decade. Tarek Mitchell.
Come on.
Mateta.
Pass. Forward.
Pino.
Try and impossible
Well,
pass.
there goes the half-time whistle.
Sure.
They half off few chances, but this one came in added time at the end of this first period.
He doesn't play for Palace. He hasn't done for years.
Adam Wharton, and now with one of the better half chances perhaps for Rayo Vallecano. At half-time then in Leipzig, it is Crystal Palace 0.
Yeah, 0-0.
Vallecano 0.
No, didn't come back. No. He stayed there. He's still there now.
What's that?
Louis Sahar. He used to play for Palace. He was one of the better players. Alright, just going to put that there for now. There we go. Oh, shows me holding that and I can have my coffee.
Yes. You got it?
Yeah. There we go. Oh. That chair was nice, you know. The one that I sat on. With the buttons at the side. Oh, bloody great that was.
The recliner. Christ, I mean, really, that is like a bed, isn't it? Almost, you could, if you put a pillow there and a blanket
Yeah.
in you, you'd be in bed, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You'd feel like it.
You would. You could put both up because they're both like, lying at for sleep. Yeah. See you later.
Oh.
Yeah. That was a minute.
God, they were a lot though, weren't they?
Yeah. They were, but they're brand new, aren't they? They're like really brand new.
They were like, you know.
Yeah. Good, I mean, top condition.
Yeah.
You know, something that, you know, probably get like when, you know.
We retire. When we're in Lincoln, we can have them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would be a fucking.
I can see us with our blankets over us and our teeth rattling in the glass. Plunk, plunk.
You know what I'll have, don't you? Oh, we'll have it. We won't have any furniture, we'll just have a cushion on the floor to sit on.
Yeah, that's right. We wouldn't have a bed, will we? I mean, God, that looks so cosy. You wouldn't even want a bed, would you?
Yeah. I just can't believe how cheap it is out there.
I know, that's what really threw me. I thought someone was having a joke when I first looked
I mean,
at
the
that
pub
bed.
weren't like really cheap, was it? Pub.
No, that was about normal, wasn't
Normal
it?
price, yeah. Smart car.
Oh, what a shame I didn't have my glasses on. Yeah, no, it was just, that was mind-boggling.
Yeah, it was a
When
bit.
they said it was $2.50 for a coffee, I just thought, oh, someone's taking the piss. When I looked at that lunch menu and I said to you, if someone's having a laugh, these can't be the prices.
Yeah.
$4.50, wasn't it, for the rolls?
For breakfast.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And they weren't like skimpy on it either.
No. I just can't believe that. Not believe it. Oh.
Yeah, I'll have one before bed. Like.
What,
The-
amoxicillin?
Yeah,
Mm.
the infection's gone down.
Oh, that's good. So it don't feel so swollen.
Swollen, no.
Yeah, that's what it does, isn't it? It draws it out.
Yeah. And I think I could taste it as well, so I reckon it'll, come out.
I think it burst.
Yeah. Well, not completely, but yeah.
Oh, that's
Draining.
good stuff. Oh, that is.
I was thinking about that for the front here. Of here. Like painting it.
What was stone?
Yeah. I reckon it'll look good though, having it painted. It'd brighten it up though, wouldn't it? Definitely brighten it up. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll just think about that one.
Oh, okay. Djokovic has won again.
Where is he?
Yeah, 4 sets.
Where's that? Roland Garros.
Don't know. Local tennis court.
Must be Roland Garros.
It's the local. It's local tennis courts. Yeah. See what they say about the match.
Come through Adam Wharton.
Yeah, most of it has actually. It's been a tough and tight game, really. But here you seem to get the ball. Again, we talked about it, way he looks forward quickly. Beautifully timed and weighted pass there. And they might have actually got through one-on-one. This is the ball of the game so far. Beautifully weighted again. And my word, what a chance this is. It's just Mitchell's just mistimed it. It's one of my headers, that. And I mean, you can't get a better chance than that in the final.
Oh no, yeah, they would have worked on that. Obviously, the timing of the run was perfect, but then to just misjudge the flight slightly, and it's probably the wrong person in the right area to execute the header.
What have you made of Rayo's chances in that first half?
Yeah, against him, I think it's been cagey from both teams. I think this is a half chance. They have caused a bigger threat than I anticipated, to be fair. I think Palace is probably the most nervy I've seen Palace at the back for a variety of reasons, and he probably shouldn't be targeted there. But overall, I don't think anyone's done enough to score a goal. Both teams will be thinking we can improve a lot in the second half.
Yeah, this was unlucky. Lopez has just tried to place this in the bottom corner, and Henderson can't see it. His body weight goes to the right. He had no chance of getting that if it's inside the post. But I mean, that's the closest they've come. It's nip and tuck. You can't tell. You can't really read who's going to win this at the moment. Which let's hope it's more exciting in the second half, and I think we'll get a better game now.
It has been nervy, hasn't it? It's been a bit cagey, as you might expect with these two teams in a European final for the very first time. It's uncharted territory for them both, plenty at stake. One of these sides could be 45 minutes away from a first ever European trophy.
Yeah, I have to mute it because I don't want to get copyright from adverts.
No, sorry.
You see.
Do you see what people are saying?
Yeah, well, I can't read it, but I can tell. Well, there's best chance that Crystal Palace to have scored then. Best chance. Vince's constant, so what steering wheel is similar. It's powerful as well, you know.
What, the electric?
Yeah, you really feel it like, when he puts his foot down. You feel that you're like, pull.
Mm.
Good boy. You get cold down. You get coffee. Good boy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he's so glad to be cooler.
Yeah. Well, it's more snug, but
Yeah, plus, I mean, it's going to be warming up again tomorrow. So it's a good job he's been sorted out.
you're tatty. Yeah, you're tatty. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Just wait for it to start. Can't believe it's 2 years today. Happy anniversary for 2 years.
Oh, they're going gay.
Yeah.
Oh, happy anniversary, darling. Oh.
See, I remembered.
Nothing came up on my thing.
I remembered. I just remember these things. Yeah.
2 years. Oh. No.
Yeah, on off. Yeah, just wait for the adverts to bugger off and then we can switch it back on, the sound back on, so we can listen to what they say. Here we go.
This summer, the only place to watch every event live of the Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games is on TNT Sports and HBO Max. We'll have over 600 hours of live coverage, and it all kicks off on the 23rd of July. Right now, though, the second half of the Conference League final in Leipzig is about to get underway. Joel Ward has snuck into the tunnel for us as the players are just about to head out for this second half. Joel, what have you made of the first 45 minutes?
Hi Jules. Yeah, I think it's been an evenly balanced first half. I think both teams have probably lacked out a little bit of quality in the final third. Vallecano have looked dangerous down maybe the left-hand side, trying to create overloads. But I think as the game's gone on, Palace have got stronger, and I think in the second half they need to just be patient, stick to the game plan, and know that the chances will come their way, and they'll be able to create something and hopefully take it. And yeah, I think that would be kind of the game plan going into the second half.
Joel, thank you very much. We'll let you get back to your seat and head out for the second half as well there. As you can see the players gathering there in the tunnel. Glenn, Jolien, what are you expecting from this next 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think I think the manager will be looking for an improved performance, to just have a little bit more pattern of play so that people can get on the ball like Wharton and Kamara, just to open them up a little bit. I don't think they've had enough opportunities to be in that last third and to create enough. We've seen one wonder ball and Mitchell should have scored. So I think he just wanted to calm down and play a bit more with the rhythm.
Yeah, I think that would be the key message, is the composure, have a bit more composure in the final third and try to execute some of the play that we've seen in previous rounds.
OK, back to our commentary team for the second half of the Conference League final. Lucy Ward and Adam Sullivan.
Thank you, Jules. There's so much pressure on this game. Maybe it showed a little bit in the first half. That pressure felt by both clubs in equal measure, both aiming to win European silverware for the first time. And it's also a last chance to qualify for European competition next season. Tonight's winners will go into the Europa League. It's a double prize, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is, and I think both managers will have had key instructions. Rayo, if they doubled up the combos on that wide areas, they could overload Palace. We keep putting the ball at risk in the final third. It doesn't always come off. Tens can run in behind a little bit more, so it'll be interesting to see if anything does dramatically change in the second half. But I think whichever gets the noses in front puts the other team under real pressure.
Less than a year after winning just over a year after winning the FA Cup, Palace with a chance to make history again, a club chasing a European dream, and it's a team that keeps pushing the envelope. They make a fast start to this second half. It's Rayo in possession with Sis.
Good pressing from Palace.
Riyad
Control.
Settled well. Riyad. Obviously Richards missing has caused 2 changes. Riyad coming in, but also Campbell moving to the right-hand side.
They worked their way out nicely there, Canada. That's a good ball. Mitchell with Mateta waiting.
Canada brilliant. Great ball from the back, right to Mitchell's stride. It's good defending in the end.
Lejeune it was who slid in. Palace now attacking the goal, which the majority of their supporters are housed behind. Munoz with the throw-in early into this second half. Sis connected behind. Sorry, Lucy.
Yeah, I just said, they sort of cancelled each other out, didn't they, in the first half? So just needs a bit of brilliance at one end. Obviously, Palace on that right-hand side. They get better ball in the box. It's certainly better from Mitchell at the start.
Palace looking to become the 3rd English team to win this competition. I can remember West Ham attacking the end behind which their supporters were housed in 2023. It was the same with Chelsea last season. Big goals came in each of those second halves. And Palace do the same. Canada. Yellow card for the foul on Daichi Kamada. Unai Lopez, the player booked.
Kamada moves the ball so well in central areas, certainly top form in this European campaign for Palace.
The other thing he brings as well is experience of winning a European trophy. Did it with that man, didn't he, at Frankfurt? Glasner's called Kamada a big game player. Cambo. Valentin.
Valentin had the opportunity to just pass the ball forward quickly when they won it back. He was out of shape.
Sent forward by Lejeune. De Frutos with the ball in, couldn't quite find Alemão. Flick on from Saab, and Chavarria was there for Rayo. Lejeune finds Ratio. Mateta. Kamada. Walton. Riyad. Campbell. Munoz. Great first time by Kamada here to Wharton. Mitchell advanced down the left-hand side. Mateta making his way into the box here. He's been able to bring this a long way. There's the shoot by the crowd. Mateta!
Yes! Get in!
What's the Eagles song? Mateta with the goal that breaks the deadlock in Leipzig. And how they enjoyed that.
Well, they gave Adam Wharton the time and the space to run with the ball. Tell you what, Mateta doesn't need asking twice. Terrific play from Wall, he just kept going. Nobody engaging him. And then he may as well have a shot. He isn't offside, Mateta, but he reacted brilliantly. Probably wasn't expecting that coming so quickly, but his reaction was brilliant. Halfway up his calf, no one cares. We've just got covered in beer. We don't care. Brilliant for Palace.
The commentator's got covered in beer.
Instinctive finish. Potentially priceless goal. Sheer joy amongst those Palace fans.
If ever again needed a goal, he is so glad, Glasner, that his team reacted first.
2 goals in 12 matches. Christ, that's a crap percentage.
Let's see how Rayo react. Wharton's so important again. Sarr seemed to be caught in the face there, the referee awards the free kick.
This place has just come alive to get that end with the Palace fans, just leaves everywhere.
And Mateta's last 10 goals have all been at home. He hadn't scored away from Selhurst Park since September. Would you believe? A player who almost left the club in January for Italy. And how glad they are right now that that broke down.
I mean, big game player. Just looks like nothing phases him. Man for the big stage and terrific celebration as well. Every single Palace player over in that corner.
He's having some month, isn't he? Called up to the France squad for the World Cup, now scores in a European final.
Palace fans behind Glasner there. What have Rayo got? Sarr looks like he's alright.
Look at Wharton's face. Says it all, doesn't it? Almost childlike, that, wasn't it? Real release of emotion that was. But still a long way to go in this final. Forward towards Pino. Cleared by Lejeune. The Rayo reaction's going to be interesting here, but they can't keep it. Sarr seemed to be clipped there. Free kick Palace.
Yeah, some complaints from Rayo players. I don't think there was as much contact as the referee thought. He's in a great position. Yeah, he's got flattered, hasn't he? No room for complaining there. Lejeune just takes him out. It just shows that, Adam, when you have a shot on goal like Ward, anything can happen. Now the fires into the back of the net, comes off someone, goes, right, comes off the goalkeeper, and you're following in.
Proper poacher's goal is the difference in Leipzig. And again, we get another chorus of "We're on our way" from the Palace fans. Dino looks like he fancies this. Wharton's there too. Mataya beaten once, and Palace do it again.
2 or 3 attempts in the end. Great free kick from Pino. Maybe Riyad's gone too early anyway, but
He's
hits
offside.
both posts. Tata can't get on the end of it. Maybe it would have been given offside anyway from Riyad.
Martin at full stretch, saved by the post. Palace right on top in this final. Walton, good ball.
Come on. You got to pick the right ball. Pick the right ball. Look up, look up.
He might go alone here. Mateta!
Oh my God!
Should have been 2.
How is this not 2-0 or 3-0?
Palace get a second while they're on top here.
Oh my God, how have you not scored?
Just kept going. A little bit behind Mateta. It's a good block in the end. Just sends it the wrong side of the post as far as Rayo are concerned. Goalkeeper does really well.
It's a brilliant save, isn't it?
That's all right.
But they're coming under all sorts of pressure here. Rayo. Palace are pushing for a second. Been much better in this second half, the Eagles. Walton sends it in there. Can Rayo counter? Numbers flooding forward here. De Frutos couldn't get hold of it though. Walton, who's been excellent for Palace, was there again. How good was that free kick? So close.
It's such a shame for Pino that it wasn't the second Palace goal. I just think 2 quick-fire goals there might have just been enough for Palace. Just one. Rayo's still in it.
Alamau has a go. It was pretty routine that for Henderson.
Yeah, Rayo just needs something to get their fans going at that end of the pitch.
And this will Rayo side on a 9-game unbeaten run, 6 wins, 3 draws in all competitions. Have to go back to the second leg of their quarter-final in this competition against AEK Athens on the 16th of April for their last defeat. They were 3-0 down in that game. Parazon got the goal that made it 3-1 and ultimately sent them through. But Palace have been so on top in this second half.
Yeah, I mean, the wing-backs are so important in the way that Glasner plays the game with this Palace side and really get on it enough. In that first half, it looks better, more front-footed this second.
He's been great in this second half, Mitchell, up and down that left flank. Who celebrates a decade with the club in July, joined when Brentford's academy closed in 2016, the longest serving current player. Can only imagine what it would mean to him to win this, what it would mean to them to win this. It would mean so much, it's hard to even quantify it, really.
I remember watching the FA Cup final when they won, and kind of fans didn't know what to do, how to celebrate, just almost in tears. This is big.
Inigo Perez about to make a change with Pedro Diaz ready to come on. He had to do something before this gets away from Rayo. Pino's ball in, and Saul was there.
Oh my God!
Munoz.
He put him off.
I think Munoz believes that he was going to get to him. It's really fisted. Didn't really attack it, did he? Right, wing back. Great play from Pino. He's playing brilliantly.
Yeah, so many of these Palace players have upped their game in this second half, and they've done it collectively as well. Pino's confidence, no doubt, given a boost coming into this, having been named in the Spain squad for the World Cup. He admitted actually the other day he was more nervous about that squad being named than he was for this game. Palace on with the header. Just can't get going at the moment, Rayo Vallecano.
Yeah, just Palace need to turn the screw at this point. They nearly got the second. They need to keep going. And just stop Rayo from finding the feet again.
Looks like it's going to be a couple of changes for Rayo imminently.
Yeah, he needs to do something, doesn't he, Perez, just to disrupt the rhythm and the momentum that Palace have built up.
Cis. Leisure. Garcia. Couldn't get hold of it, and then the foul and a yellow card. The fourth Rayo player to be booked.
The ref must have the yellow card in his hand. He's so quick. Has been fouled so many times in this game, just because he just nicks in front of players who touches the ball.
So now come these changes. Unai Lopez, one of those coming off for Pedro Diaz. And Mendy is going to be brought on as well. And it's the captain, Valentine, who's been taken off. Ratio. Very taken quickly. Mendy. Cease playing a little further forward now. Hasn't played much of his career as a central midfielder. Chavarria. Palazzo on the edge of the box. Can they get some service into Alimao? And that ball's not good enough. Nowhere near.
I wonder it goes on at 1-0, there'll just be nerves amongst Palace fans. Can they get that second goal?
And it goes to Mitchell with plenty of space to work with. Dino shows inside. Good ball by Kamada. Dino full of confidence. Finds Mitchell.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh. Inside netting from Sarr.
Good play from Mitchell. Just comes inside, allows Pino to go left. Sarr's a player of his quality, that's a chance really.
Well, we have a super weekend to look forward to on TNT Sports and HBO Max with over 300 hours of live action, including the UEFA Champions League final, the Women's FA Cup final, Prem Rugby, Roland Garros, MotoGP, UFC and Giro d'Italia cycling. That is some weekend ahead, isn't it? And we're really enjoying this Conference League final at the moment. And Palace are, well, with added time at the minute, probably around half an hour away from the first ever European trophy. And how special that would be. But any followers of Spanish football will tell you that his team is a big part of their character. They fight right till the very end.
Still play with that aggression, still play with the emotion that they're well known for. The fans are still going a lot quieter than the Palace fans, but whenever it's 1-0, there's always a chance.
But it's only Rayo's second European season as a club, the last back in the the 2000-2001 season when they made the UEFA Cup quarter-finals. Lost to Alaves in the last 8. He went on to be beaten by Liverpool in that crazy final. Campbell. Cameron always seems to find space.
Cameron's done well. Really, really well. He's made some top performances, particularly this second half. Palace have really got going.
Well, how Palace fans would love him to stay. His contract up in the summer. Munoz. Has pulled the play back here with Sean.
I tell you what, that's a let-off for Palace. Oh, just trying to fiddle the ball through, the probably wasn't on. Referee got a little bit of a touch on it. Unfortunate for Rayon, but just let Palace off the hook.
Still just the one attempt on target for Rayon, who have had the more of the ball. 55% possession, but then Palace are comfortable with that. They don't need to have loads of the ball.
No. In fact, they're probably the best when they don't have the majority of possession.
Chavarria, Palazon, nice ball. And they've got it behind here. And Lacroix came across and into the side netting it goes. Goal kick given. Great run that, wasn't it, by Garcia?
Yeah, it's a level for Campbell that just caught napping. Just allowed the run in behind. You can see the movement in behind. He'd got ball watching. It's good defended in the end. And Lacroix. Expectation.
Palazon. Cease.
Right. Yeah. So what's going on with this? Behave, you two.
The Frutos couldn't quite keep it in. They're struggling for rhythm and threat here, the Spanish side.
Oh, how are we doing going?
Munoz.
Come on.
was clever. "20 minutes, 20 nervy minutes to go here." I know there's thousands of Palace fans watching on at Selhurst Park as well. There are thousands of Rayo fans watching on at Vallecas. Wharton heads forward. This is Sarr. Showed too much of it to Javaria. Pedro Diaz was caught. Espino and Alimao waits in the box. Still they can't get a quality ball into him. Pedro Diaz with the header. And Ratsu might be tempted to hit it. Floats in a good ball instead. And the referee gives Palace a free kick.
Yeah, I think Espino's cheating now. He's basically staying on the pitch, so Campbell just needs to concentrate. He's going in behind. He's not really tracking back and defending. He's just staying in those sort of areas on that left-hand side. He's just come on, and a couple of times now Campbell's allowed in behind.
Is primarily a left back, Espino, but can play further forward. I'm hearing Strand Larsen is going to be introduced shortly by Oliver Glasner. Comes here to Pino, and he's found Sarr.
Oh, how did you not
And Munoz goes down.
get back?
Says the referee. Rayo look to counter. Palazzo. Promising attack here for Rayo. Ratio. Again, they get that ball wrong. Cabello, they'd made the run in the box, but Ratio couldn't find it.
Yeah, the other end, Sarr just couldn't get the ball in front of him. I'm not sure it was a foul on Munoz. There you go, that's how close that was.
Already looking forward to next season's European action. In the UEFA Champions League, we have 186 matches live. Of course, we have the Europa and Conference League matches as well. Every match live next season on TNT Sports, plus 52 live Premier League matches and comprehensive coverage of the men's and women's FA Cup. Loads to look forward to.
Looking forward to
on
United.
TNT Sports and HBO Max.
Yeah, no, really. Playing well.
And we're going to see some legends in
get
action
that play for
as well,
Forest.
which is always brilliant.
Defending midfield is brilliant.
These Palace players will make
Honestly,
themselves
it's so
legends if
good.
they see this through.
He-
Palazzo seem to be clipped. And a yellow card shown for Pino Hussein to Maurizio Mariani, but it's
Yeah,
the
he-
first one.
The referee's on the rail with goals. Just clipped his heels, didn't he? This is a chance for Rayo. So he's back in this game.
Well, how close Pino came to making it two with that beautifully strong free kick earlier on. Now he gives away the free kick from which Rayo seek an equaliser. Heading towards the final quarter of an hour in Germany.
Snapping at me. Right. No more. No more.
Hasn't had too much to do. The captain Henderson. Might that change here? It's been paced out by Palazzo. Lejeune is there as well. Just like a free kick from distance, the centre back. It's Palazzo. It's somewhere off target.
Larsen looks like he's coming on. Mateta. And he's worked his absolute socks off, hasn't he? Mateta, right from the start.
by the Palace fans. Even more after that goal. But on comes the club record signing, Strand Larsen. Here is that Mateta goal, instinctive finish.
Brilliant. Just stuck his leg out. Very coordinated response and celebration. Brilliant from Mateta.
By the way, when they were all in the air there imitating that kick, how good a still photo will that be? I would imagine that'll be on the walls of many Palace fans if they see this through.
Very seriously though, Palace just need to tighten up the distances between the lines. They've been a little bit loose in terms of losing possession and it becoming a little bit more like a basketball game, which is certainly what Glasgow will not want.
Well, Strand Larsen we saw come on to great effect against Shakhtar in the first leg of the semi-final, scored a lovely goal, such a calm, confident finish from him. He comes on with that Rayo backline, tiring perhaps.
He needs to want to work as hard as Mateta did.
Quite kept in by Munoz. So another change here, and Palazon is coming off. And it's a player who they would have loved to have started, I think, tonight. A Moroccan international, Ilyas Akhamash, who hands the armband over here to Sis. He can be a real threat, Ilyas Akhamash. He's been out just recently since the end of April with a thigh injury. Had been playing through the pain of an ankle injury before that. But he's somebody that Palace are going to have to keep an eye on.
Certainly. Those wide areas, you need to do something a little bit different. He's rolled the dice a few times now, Perez.
Cleared by Lacroix. Lejeune heads it forward. Knocked down by Wharton. Lejeune. Misjudged by Mitchell. And Now's waiting in the middle as others as well. Henderson did well. And Palace scrambled it clear. Flicked on by Strand Larsen. Just one or two signs of Palace backing off a little bit.
Yeah, just sinking a little bit deeper. See the distances between the lines, the greater they are, that just makes it easy for Rayo to pop it about.
Cameo has brought this a long way. Chavarria with the chance to cross. And Pedro Diaz would pick it up. And one or two appeals for a penalty there as well. It was Alimau who went down. Best period of the second half, this for Rayo. Cameo. Can they find an equaliser? Or can Palace keep them out? Ratsu.
The changes have just energised Rayo, haven't they?
Lejeune hits one from distance.
It's a full decision. Yeah, they've got a bit of momentum on the Rayo.
So Oliver Glasner to bring on Devon Gesson here. That's Pino, who is on a yellow card, who goes off. Gesson looking to become the first player to win 2 European trophies in one season. Of course, he played 7 times for Villa in the Europa League before his winter window move to Palace. And some of the Rayo fans close to tears here. In fact, I think there were some tears there. As I said earlier, it's so hard to even put into words to quantify how much this means for both of these football clubs and their loyal supporters, each playing in their first major European final. Rayo have never played in any major final before.
Yeah, Action.
Riyad. Gessel made the run beyond him. Pedro Diaz. He's not stopped all the game.
Yeah, hopefully they'll run.
A few tight legs in Palace colours. Just taking the foot off the gas a little bit. Opportunity to score that second goal quickly after the first. That pass to just allow Rayo to just come back into the game.
Well, they were losing 3-0 against AEK Athens in the quarter-finals. Their supporters began singing how they are a group of people, a club that always go right to the end. They did that night and somehow found a way through. Can they find a way to level this? Yellow card shown to Riyad. Eight minutes of the 90 to go in Leipzig. Pedro Diaz puts it in there. It's causing problems for Palace.
In terms of quality of chances, Palace really leading the way there. They've only got one goal to show for it.
Touched on by Gessel. Through it goes here to Mataya.
So many for those ones in behind. Next 10-15 minutes from Palace from start. This one needs to do the same.
Well, this month, 25 years ago, Dougie Friedman's late winner against Stockport stopped Palace from dropping into English football's third tier. And now they stand on the brink of a European trophy. 7 minutes of the 90 left. It's tense, it's nervous, it's edgy, there's one goal in it. Munoz could keep it. Diaz, who's played well since he came on, that's his ball forward. Great challenge by Gessel. Strand Larsen.
Just need to keep it. Palace to keep giving the ball away.
Wasn't much on for him, was it?
Yeah, just keep hold of it. And Munoz on this side as well. It just gives the momentum to Rayo again.
Mendy. Chavarria. Espino. Mendy. Erosion. Razio. Cease. Broughton took it off it. Clever from Strand Larsen and a yellow card. Shown to Mendy.
He's going to get himself into it yet. Strand Larsen, that's an important respite for Palace.
Did exactly what his team and his coach needed him to do there, Strand Larsen. Just gets them up the pitch.
This is just about game management, making good decisions now, Palace.
Sarr. Munoz. Cambo. Wharton. Gessel's on the move. Played against Mitchell by Razio. The Emmy Award-winning House of the Dragon returns for season 3 on the 22nd of June. on HBO Max, which is also the place to catch up with seasons 1 and 2, plus Game of Thrones and A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. The passion we've seen from both sets of supporters here tonight has been off the scale. Credit to each and every one.
Yeah, it just means everything, doesn't it? It's going to have to be a loser. Palace in a good position going into the last few minutes. Fans just trying to get behind them.
Canada. They hope for late drama. I saw Oliver Glasner say that he disagreed with Steve Parish that the FA Cup win was the best day in the club's history. He said the best day still to come in Leipzig. Well, there, 3.5 minutes of the 90, whatever we get added on here from something truly historic.
Yeah, this will certainly top it, I'm sure. Massive if they can just get over the line.
Edging closer. Chavarria. Diaz. Cis. Akomash. Cis.
It just gives Brown an opportunity to get the ball in the box. They were not hurting anything there, but it has been excellent.
Concentration key. Now they have to be switched on here, Palace. In goes the free kick. Lejeune, it was who got his head to it, but it's harmless and it's a goal kick.
Yeah, it just hasn't been enough quality in the box. In Palace's box from rayon all evening. There's still a little bit of time left, but this team have given it everything.
Now in the time of Larson might look to try and take this on.
Oh, get back!
Cambo just stopped the contact.
He's looking to get that. The referee's not been doing those sort of fouls all evening. Just got caught there with one ball clearance. Possible. Palace.
He's not had the service, has he? And him out tonight. Manu got the winner in both legs of the semi-final against Strasbourg. Often playing in the second tier with Oviedo to a European final. Desperate for a chance in the closing minutes. Last minute of the 90.
To keep it up there in those right areas.
Love that from Munoz. He was nicknamed the fan on the field when he played in Colombia due to his full throttle style. What an asset he is to this Palace side. Munoz with the throw-in. Can they get the goal that would surely finish this off as a contest? Wharton. Goal kick given. Wharton says it should be a corner. A minimum of 5 minutes added time. Cis. Diaz. Rayo in a hurry. Chavarria to Espino. Nice ball in there. It's over the head of Alemão.
Oh, that's a good ball,
It's going to be a chance there. Great touch by Mitchell to take it away from Ratziu. Now here's Mitchell. They're really stretched here, Rayo. And behind it goes for a corner. Desperate challenge that.
Oh, I've just run out of energy, Mitchell. Well played. Well played. Just when they needed the pressure relieving. Mitchell just got on his bike, him and Gasol. Brilliantly here.
Outstanding again tonight, Mitchell, one of their own. Player who grew up playing in the cages of northwest London, played for AFC Wembley as a youngster, now minutes away from being a winner of a major European trophy. It's the stuff of dreams, this, for so many connected to Palace. Yellow card for Espino. Just desperate to get hold of the ball here, Rayo.
Just playing into Palace's hands here. Just Palace take the time again. It's better game management. They've just lost a little bit of control after scoring. Not getting that second, Palace, but they've just wrestled it back.
Well, it doesn't need to be pretty, it just needs to be effective. And it's about seeing this out now. They go on the attack, Saar looked like he maybe was being held. Kamea. Strand Larsen. Rayo desperately trying to win it back. They get a free kick.
Everyone there, Strand Larsen. It's going to be a big move up the field. Just need to be ready.
Well, they are on their way, they're nearly there. Launched forward by Bataya. Put into touch by Strand Larsen. And they get right up the field here, Rayo.
Concentration now for Palace.
Espino with the long throw-in. Comes out here to Pedro Diaz. Plenty in the box to Aman. His shot was deflected. That looked like that should have been a corner.
The referee was in a good position. Diaz is pleading his case. They're trying to look as innocent as possible. Not long.
He's already asking the question. Oliver Glasner. It's always said how his team shows togetherness, belief. And they stick together, and they've had to do that through some difficult times this season. This is their 60th game of the campaign, their longest ever season.
Oh, 68.
There's just seconds remaining in that season. And the trophy's so close they can almost reach out and touch it. Strand Larsen. Is the time for one last attack for Rayo. Diaz. Akamash. Alemão.
Oh, bloody hell, he had loads of time.
There's not enough quality in the final third from Rayo. That could be it.
And despair for Inigo Perez, delight for Palace.
They've done it.
Palace have done it! It's silverware in Saxony for the Eagles. Glasner has brought European glory. This is Leipzig legacy. The most special of memories made. Their supporters have truly never had it so good. Crystal Palace are the Conference League winners. They have their first European trophy. Mateta, the difference maker, despair for Rayo Vallecano. But it's Palace's night in Leipzig.
Yeah, brilliant. Palace.
Yeah, good win.
Now they've saved the best performances for Europe. And they have the experience now. They got the goal. They should have had a second. But they managed to see the game out. Had a little bit more quality than Rayo. But fully deserved.
What a moment. Mateta with that poacher's goal. Sheer joy for all connected with this football club. Won their first ever major honour a year ago, the FA Cup at Wembley. The contrast in emotions is so stark. Rayo miss out. Let's remember their first ever major final in their history. They just didn't have enough losing.
No, they got in good positions, but just didn't have the quality in front of Palace's goal. Dean Henderson really wasn't tested too much at all. They looked quite comfortable. And as soon as they got themselves in front, in a game that really desperately needed a goal, you could only really see it going one way.
So Glasner bows out in the perfect way. We'll be back for the trophy celebration, but it's Palace who win here. It finishes Crystal Palace 1, Rayo Vallecano 0.
Incredible. Crystal Palace have a European trophy. Oliver Glasner said the best day at this club is still to come, and that day is now here. Crystal Palace are the Conference League winners for 2026. Oliver Glasner thought he gave everyone in South London the best days of their lives last year when they won the FA Cup. You can add this one to the list as well. Glenn Hoddle, Jolie and Lescott watching with me. What an incredible achievement, Glenn.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic, and hey, they deserved it. Second half, they went up a few gears, and Rayo Vallecano just couldn't live with them in the end, and it really should have been more than the 1-goal deficit. But you know, I just feel that for that manager, I think he's done an absolute wonderful job, and the feeling, the players are all paddling in, but there's a real feeling there for them. And they deserved it tonight. I thought they were really good second half.
Crystal Palace's name is being etched onto the Conference League trophy, Jolien, in their first ever season in Europe. They will be lifting that trophy very shortly.
Yeah, remarkable season, remarkable period in time in their club's history, and to think at the start of January they were making history for all the wrong reasons, going out to Macclesfield, and people thought it was kind of the end of a short dynasty in regards to losing Mark Gay, the Dawley lost Eze and Elise, and then they go on to achieve this. This will live long in the memories of all the people connected to the club.
Incredible story, Glenn, isn't it? The Crystal Palace roller coaster, winning the FA Cup last year, the all-time high, losing to Macclesfield. You'd think would be the all-time low in the club's history, and then now this, a European trophy just a few months later.
Jules, that's football for you. It takes you up and it takes you down and takes you back up again. But I think there's justice in this, because they should have been in Europa. They now qualify for next year in Europa as well. So I think, life in cycles has come back round for them, and they, as I say, they deserved it. Not only for tonight, but I think they've raised their game in every European game. They've been brilliant in Europe, they really have. And good luck to them. They're going to enjoy themselves tonight. Look at that. Wonderful.
It's a pie in Leipzig.
It should be, and they should celebrate long into to next week.
Mateta obviously leading the way.
And great, because I think we did the game in Larnaca at home, and it was his first game back, and they were booing. And we said, how does he repay, build that bridge back? And again, I don't think anyone will boo him ever again.
He's got a handheld camera there. I want to see that footage. ASAP.
Yeah, there'll be something on there. Yeah, but again, he seems like he knows how to celebrate. And I'm pleased for him, because, like he said, he was deemed a scapegoat for wanting to leave for whatever reason. He was January, he came back, got himself fit, and he scored the winner in the European final.
I don't think he's worried about that now. Look at him.
He's a character.
He loves it, doesn't he? After the game, he's brilliant. He was a bit nervous before the game, but no, he's ended up putting himself in the history books for Palace. You know, winning scoring the winning goal. Incredible.
And when you talk about football, the contrast of these emotions, just watching these pictures, you're seeing the pure elation and celebrations from Crystal Palace, and then you're seeing the heartbreak of the Rayo Vallecano players, the Rayo Vallecano fans. They're in tears.
Yeah.
You can see they're absolutely devastated.
Yeah, of course. You always are when you lose a final, because we're speaking about Palace's history. Huh?
Right, turned up. Bedtime, please.
I don't know. I'm gonna watch the celebration, so.
The dream, everything we can wish for, and as a boy as well, you dreamt of playing in games like this. You know, I think you set the standard for this team. You set the standard for this club, and you go and enjoy yourself.
JP, well done.
Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. Fantastic, I think, was the main thing to come out of that. He's living and loving every single moment, and so he should be. That feeling to score the winner in the final for your team to win that trophy.
Yeah, Glenn mentioned it before the game. You go out and you visualise the scenarios in the game, and he would have pictured that long before tonight, scoring a goal. Probably not that type of goal, but just scoring a goal, how he's going to celebrate, how he's going to feel, and to do it, and now to kind of be etched in the history of the club forever. Remarkable, and as I said, he's going on to the World Cup, so that kind of confidence to go with that momentum into that competition, it's going to be a tough sum for him.
And having a character like that in the team as well, Glenn, just in these big moments that you know you can rely on to score those goals.
It's the sort of thing he was doing consistently last year, wasn't he? He's had a few injuries this season, and we said before the game, he's only scored one in Europe. Well, mind you, his second one now is the most important goal he's probably ever scored. So,
16 all season, though.
Yeah, that's right. He has scored. He has hit the net, but in Europe it hasn't quite functioned for him. But you know, that's made up for it. That one goal, a good reaction as well. As a good striker, you're looking for those things off goalkeepers. Shot goes in. Are you going to be in there first, rather than any defender? And he was there just to tuck it away. And it was more difficult than it looked, actually, because it came in pretty quickly. But no, more and more now they're going to celebrate. And as I said earlier, I think it's lovely, the justice they've got. Should have been the Europa. got thrown out of that, and they're back in there for next season.
They're in there now. They'll feel like they've got exactly what they deserve, even if it is a year on, and now with silverware as well. Let's get some more reaction. Tyreek Mitchell is standing by with Liam and Joel.
Tyreek, approaching 10 years at this club. When you joined all those years ago, could you have imagined a night like tonight?
Definitely not. It's something that you dream of, but you don't think it's reality. And then today we showed that it was reality, and I'm just proud of everyone, past and present, that helped us get to this point.
Tyreek, you keep writing the history books, mate. You keep on setting the standard for this team. Everything you've achieved, absolutely incredible. But is this the icing on the cake after what's been probably one of the hardest seasons so far?
Definitely. We played 60 games this season. So many of our bodies are not used to it. We had times when we wasn't winning. We lost a couple games in this competition, but if it all meant that we got here and won it, then we'll do it all over again.
This is a Palace team now who are winners, who have won an FA Cup, won a Community Shield, now European champions, Conference League winners. How is it over there with your team? What are you feeling right now?
It's amazing. It's the same feeling that we had when we won the FA Cup. It's just pure delight, pure emotions, and we're just happy that we was able to get over the line.
Enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy yourself. Go and have fun. I love you, bro. Take care, man.
Sorry, well done. Incredible.
And by the way, we haven't even mentioned that Joel Ward's standing there wearing a Crystal Palace scarf. Where did he get that from? He's been ready and waiting to get that out, hasn't he?
Oh, definitely. I'm sure many a fan want to give him a shirt. I'm sure he wants to wear a shirt, to be honest. But yeah, again, Tyreek Mitchell, outstanding performer, consistent performer. And we speak about connections to clubs and having to come through the academy there to go and win a European trophy. Your homegrown team, that's a remarkable achievement.
And what a consistent performer he has been for Crystal Palace all season on that left-hand side, Glenn.
He has. He's been an 8 out of 10 most weeks. Consistent is the word for him. And I think he'd be absolutely delighted because he had the chance of the game, really, in the first half. He had a header from 6 yards that he's thinking,
It was so close.
And if they'd have lost tonight, he wouldn't have been out of sleep, missing that sort of chance. So it's nice justice again that they've ended up winning, and he can have a nice celebration and a good sleep tonight.
Yeah, he mentioned as well that playing in Europe for the first time for this team, their bodies aren't used to it. This is their 60th game of the campaign, so this will be have taken a bit of getting used to for them, but stands them in good stead for next season. They'll be playing Europa League football, an even tougher competition.
Yeah, tougher competition, but they're really used to the format of the games, the kind of scheduling. Again, you don't feel tired. They might feel a little bit tired now after the end of the season.
More tired tomorrow, won't they?
Yeah, and well, hopefully in 3 days' time when they go to sleep eventually. But in regards to playing 60 games, it means you've been successful. So you want to play the more games you play, the more successful you are. So yeah, you look back at it, but when it's happening, you just kind of ride the wave.
And what a moment for Oliver Glasner as well. His final game in charge of the club, and he has led the club to another major trophy. That is the Conference League trophy that Crystal Palace are going to be lifting very shortly. I mean, a brilliant manager. We've seen what he's been able to do with Crystal Palace over the last couple of seasons. An intense amount of meticulous planning. He loves all that attention to detail, Glenn, but one thing he has done with this team is there's so much consistency and familiarity, which has put them in such a good position to be able to go all the way and win this trophy.
Yeah, he's actually expanded them as a team, and he's expanded them as individuals. And I think that's where the players really take to him, because he goes out of his way. He's somebody that wants to improve players individually, but also the team function. You can see the team from the minute he came in, really, in many ways. And that's why the success has been there as well. A lot of hard work, of course. But they've had a system they've worked to, and everyone's drilled. They know their jobs. And it just shows you with a bit of hard work and real belief, you can achieve anything in football.
Very shortly, the trophy presentation is going to happen. As you can see, they're getting ready for it now. Just a word on Rayo Vallecano, Jolien, because their dream of a first ever major trophy at the club has slipped away on this occasion. Why do you think they weren't able to test Palace more tonight?
I think there was nerves a lot in the first half. I think that shown from both teams, and then Palace kind of calmed their performance down, took a bit more control. We're going to see the goal, obviously, and how much space is around in midfield. It just felt like the experience of playing big occasions got the better of them, or the lack of experience, should I say. And they said all of a sudden then you're chasing it, and then it's more difficult, and there's more chances for Palace at the end.
When they reflect on that, I think they'll look back and they'll go, listen, there's a better performance in us. We didn't do ourselves justice. And I think if they ever get to another final, be it Spanish Cup or wherever, they would have learned a hell of a lot experiencing what they've experienced tonight, and they'd be better for it. Obviously, that's easy to say. They've got to get there again. This was maybe their moment, but I was worried just for them. Was the occasion going to just sort of be too big for them? They didn't play well first half, and then in the end, the last 10 minutes or something, all the shackles come off, and you've got to have a go, and that's when you're free to play. You've got to be a little bit like that at the beginning of the game in the final and play your normal game, and they didn't quite achieve that.
Okay, well, to talk you through the rest of the trophy presentation.
I don't know.
Now let's get back
Probably
to
because it's just the way it is, isn't it?
Thank you, Jules. And just worth noting as well that the end with the Rio supporters in it is still more or less completely full, Lucy. Their supporters have stayed with their team right to the end, even getting these runners-up medals.
Yeah, I mean, that's such a great experience in Europe this season. Lots and lots of highs. This is probably the first low, but what an achievement. When the dust settles, and see what this club have done, what these players have done. And we've certainly seen the tears, so you know how proud those Rio fans are of the team.
Domestically, they've secured a 6th top-flight season in a row. The team originally promoted under Andoni Iraola in 2020.
No, I won't play any matches. There's no need to anyway, because I've got full amount of points. I'm in Division 3, so I don't need to play it. So I've got all the points that I need for tomorrow when
wonderful atmosphere tonight. I really do have to underline that.
For the reward, so there's no point there.
There's a neutral. So remember this night for a long time. What it means to these players. So many of them have been given their chance in La Liga by that club. But this man here said he wants to give people moments that they'll never forget. He's done it again, Richard.
Listen, you run out of superlatives for Glasner. First came across him when he was playing. He was managing Frankfurt against David Moyes' West Ham.
Yeah,
and he was brilliant then. Mike Glenn said it. You know, the direct, disruptive style that he's got these Palace players playing. The plan A is that brilliant. It doesn't necessarily need a plan B, and I think it's shown in what he's achieved. Absolutely incredible achievement.
I'm going to have to go there.
They said recently that he arrived at Palace as a stranger.
Yeah, it's good.
Leave as a South Londoner. I think if you speak to Palace fans, one of the things they love about him is they say, look, he just gets us. He gets the local area too.
And he's basically made them think, why not? Why not Palace? Why can't we win cups? Why can't we win the FA Cup? Why can't we win in Europe? And that's exactly what they've done. Given that self-belief to this group of players and fans.
A second major European honour in as many seasons for Brendan Johnson. Scored the winner in the Europa League final last season for Spurs. Daniel Munoz turned 30 yesterday, a belated present for him. Good to see Chris Richards getting his medal there. Wasn't fit enough to start tonight. So many big individual contributions right the way through this competition, but with Palace it's just all about the collective.
Yeah, it is, and he likes a small squad. He doesn't like to make that many changes, Glasner, so to have to disrupt his back three will have been difficult for him, but he's done really, really well. Richards obviously not fit enough, but they coped without him.
The Conference League trophy made up of 32 hexagonal spines. It's about 22 inches tall, and they are about to pick it up. And how much that will mean. Another good performance from Lacroix. The Palace's FA Cup success was special beyond words. The Community Shield, a beautiful bonus. And now Glasner struck gold again. The Eagles continue to soar. Now European winners. What a story, what an achievement.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that was class. That was proper class. That was very classy.
You could just sense that they were building up to this. They were building up the belief in the squad, the experience they've got to win a tight game. Match winner there, Mateta. Great personalities amongst them, but great achievement for Palace.
One of the greatest nights of these players and their supporters' lives. In a party about to get started in Leipzig, Jules. Brilliant achievement for Palace. They are the Conference League winners.
Oh, it's amazing, Adam, isn't it? Thank you very much to you and Lucy this evening. I think you should go get involved in those celebrations. There's going to be an ongoing party in Leipzig tonight. I was just chatting to Glenn and Jolien during that trophy lift there. This is going to continue for a while, but what is this moment like just there when you've just lifted the trophy? What does it feel like?
It's just hard to explain for whatever reason. There's an excitement, there's a little bit of relief, you're drained from the game, from the emotions of it. There's so many factors to it, and to say it's something that you just live here for forever. You just, that group of players will be bonded for forever now.
And you try and take it in, you know, but it's tough to take in. You know, you wish sometimes that you could just go back there again.
Yeah.
Bottle it all up.
And bottle it and keep it and maybe do something. You know, Johnny's right. You're a bit tired and you're a bit excited and you're just relieved and you know that build up before the game, whatever final, there's a build up of tension, and then there's this release. And it's tough to think of the opposition who have lost as well. I hope some of them players have realised that and gone across to them and shook hands and whatever. But it's, you know, it's a time for celebration now.
It is, and they're going to be celebrating through the night. We're going to get more reaction very shortly. Here's Brennan Johnson, who scored the winner for Tottenham in the Europa League final last year. And now, a year on, he's lifting the Europa Conference League trophy with his new football club.
Well, fair play. Again, it was a tough decision for him to leave and probably for the club to let him go, knowing that he'd scored the winner in their European final. But to go on then to win it again, a different competition. And Will Hughes as well, again, been there a long time, so you've got a lot of familiar faces there that are bonded to the fans.
Great moment for the players and a really special moment for the Crystal Palace fans. They have seen absolutely everything. There's Adam Wharton lifting the trophy in front of those fans. He was absolutely immense tonight.
He was different class. He was one of the players that you looked at and you thought, well, from the first minute to the last, he played his normal game. He settled into the game and just, this is what I do. I'll get over the ball and I'll pass and I'll create. And that's what he was doing. Even when Palace, it wasn't a particularly good game first half. They weren't playing at their very best, but he was doing the right things. He was doing the normal things that he does week in, week out. And that's what playing in the final is all about. And the more you do it, the more you actually relax and play that way. So fair dues to him. It's a big blow. He's not going on the plane to America and Canada and Mexico for the World Cup, but he's finished the season on a high.
Looking at those fans' faces, the Crystal Palace fans in the crowd, some of them probably in disbelief in what's happened over the last couple of years. And for a majority of those fans who have followed the club their whole lives as well, that have seen everything this club has been through, from the ultimate lows. This club nearly went out of business in 2010. They survived in the championship that year on the final day. They then were so close to liquidation that summer. They were then saved in that summer, and since then have just gone on the most remarkable journey, which has been summed up in the last couple of seasons since Oliver Glasner has arrived, taking them to their first ever trophy last year with the FA.
Right, guys,
The Community
I'll
Shield,
see you guys later.
and now
Hope you've
this
enjoyed the
win
stream.
in Europe. I mean,
Watch
if you're a
along, Crystal Palace,
fan, how
won
do
the
you even take that all in?
Europa League, brilliant stuff. See you later on, guys. You wait for conference, sorry. You wait for conference. But it's still Europe, so fantastic job. Well done. Anyway, see you guys later. Have a good one. See you soon. Peace.